are men allowed to be in touch with their emotions?
100%. I think the modern man has to be in touch with their emotions, to be in touch with their relationships with themselves. That falls into their relationship with their partners and also the relationship with their kids.
That's insightful. I make something public, which I have never done. When I was struggling in business and I was struggling to get results, I felt so disconnected from my family. I did feel depressed to the level of crying to myself, with myself. And I did share my troubles, but I didn't know how to fix it. And it took me probably months and months before I found a mindset coach who helped me out of it. Did you have those experiences as well, Tim?
100%. Like, I mean, 6 years ago, I lost the majority of my businesses and had to start life again. And through that, I needed to be in touch with my emotions at that point in time because I also had my brother at the same time had cancer. So we were going through a journey. I had these broken businesses. I had my brother that was, slowly passing away from cancer. And me, I was shutting down. I was starting to become that very stoic person, suppressing everything down until same thing too, getting mindset coaches to work on opening up my neural pathways to be able to bring that emotion up. And it is. I find that healing is, crying is healing. To be able to bring that emotion up as a man and to be able to express it, even if it's screaming into a pillow, bringing up that emotion, allowing the tears to run, that is the healing process. And I think if you're going to suppress that, then you will also suppress the healing, which means that you're also suppressing growth.
And it gets to a place where it bursts. And
Mm.
if you're listening to us, your life will collapse at one point and crisis comes. Do you want to share, Tim? You mentioned you attended a podcast today and you said one of the episodes had been specifically the most popular. Which was that?
Yeah, as a friend of mine was on a podcast. I haven't got the name, but maybe we can put it in the link. But the podcast he was on, he opened up about crying and what it meant to cry as a man. And literally the guy's podcast that he was on has got thousands and thousands of viewers. And touching on the emotion of talking about crying and talking about releasing emotion and showing emotion as a man has literally set that guy's podcast. It's the number one podcast that he's actually put out there for viewers. So it's obviously triggering. It is hitting men's heart. Men are starting to realize we don't need to be like our forefather. We don't need to be like our foreparents that were suppressed in the industrial revolution mindset and being in that stoic mindset of suppression, because suppression equals depression. And we need to rise above that. And we need to lift ourselves up and allow ourselves to be in touch with our emotion. And you know what? There is a tag there because our emotion can also be our feminine. And it's okay. Yeah, we always think about men as masculine and we've got to be masculine, but we've also got to be in touch with our feminine. How can we bring our feminine out in our women if we can't get in touch with our feminine?
It's a big one. And what I'm thinking about now, if you are suppressing, then you're going to lose yourself
Yeah.
sooner. And probably by losing yourself, you're going to lose relationships, family, and even connection to kids. And it had happened to me. It was one of the most painful experiences that I had. It helped me to grow and reset myself. So share, if you want, under this video, what is the specific emotions that you are trying to not confront, trying to suppress, because there is help. Have you got any last words, Tim, this week?
Look, like what you're saying, I encourage people even just hit like on this video. Hit like is as if like you don't need to put comments in, but if you also want to DM and put a message out there and put an olive tree branch out there so that support can be there and people are willing to listen and hear what needs to come up for you. Suppressing it's not the way because suppression equals depression. So let's raise the voices of men and through that raise the healing that's required and needed across all industries around the world.
Fantastic team. Guys, engage, like the video, and share it. And we'll be back next week. If any comments, questions, we'll try and tackle that. But we'll have more on emotions, I'm pretty sure. Thank you.
Awesome.